It can be really hard to pull yourself out of bed at 4:30 on a cold school morning. It's pitch black, and I'm twisted up in my warm, fluffy duvet. I wake up to the shrill tones of my alarm clock, and after immediately hitting snooze, I'm kept awake by the snoring of my roommate. I would be more than happy to stay here, and all the voices in my head are telling me to, save for one. The last small voice is quoting a poem about rising up from the darkness and the power of the unconquerable soul.
Out of the night that covers me, black is the pit from pole to pole. I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how strait the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Invictus by William Ernest Henley.
I first heard the poem Invictus in a movie about the 1995 South African rugby national team. This movie, also titled Invictus, used a sports event as a canvas to show the social and political changes in a country at that time. Invictus was a favorite poem of Nelson Mandela, and he passes his love of it on to the captain of the national team, Francois Pinier. These two characters were used in the film to show the poem's strength in two seemingly hopeless circumstances. Mandela used the poem to keep strong through his time in prison, and Francois used the poem to fuel the belief that they could win the World Cup.
The first stanza talks about emerging from the dark of night through the power of the unconquerable soul. I find this stanza particularly motivating in the small things. Getting out of bed for practice, working late into the night on an assignment, or strongly finishing off a game. The dark represents anything in my way, and I am reminded that I am strong enough to work through it.
The second stanza talks about coming through beatings and circumstances scuffed up, but adamant in your resolve. This applies to my previous 2 years where shoulder problems kept me from swimming. Every day I kicked in practice, determined to stick with the sport. I've returned to swimming, now having been set back, but still on a forward path.
The third stanza talks about seeing what is to come and not being afraid of it. Senior year comes with college applications and talking with coaches, which are two very stressful things. I remember that stanza to help put on a bold face and prepare to grind through the process.
The final stanza says that no matter what, I'm in charge of me. It levies all responsibilities for your life on you, no matter the circumstances. I find the thought of this empowering because it removes the possibility to expect anything from others. Knowing that I'm responsible for my well-being motivates me because I don't like the idea of my life being bad because I let it be bad.
In conclusion, I enjoy Invictus because I find it applicable and empowering in everyday situations. It reminds me that I am strong enough to work through challenges, encourages me to smile when taking a beating, reassures me when uncertainty and fear takes hold, and enforces the mantra of personal responsibility.